is only 212. Here we go. And we're going to send them back.
2023 will be a brand new way of fishing. We are going to catch my biggest smallmouth this year. I can almost guarantee it. We will be catching a lot more smallmouth. We're going to take things serious this year and catch a 6-pounder. I'll show you the baits that we're going to be using to catch these giant fish.
He's coming right at dark after the rain. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Another rattling Ned fish. That would be fun. There we go. Wow, that's actually... Hey, don't bite me. That's might be the biggest one we've caught.
Okay, let's get into the baits I'll be using this year to catch giant fish. You can't fish for bass these days without soft plastics. So that's why I've chosen the Guggen Nuke Punch and the Guggen Love Grub for those really big fish. Throwing these on heavy tackle with 3/4 bullet weights. We're going to be catching a lot of those bigger fish on the bottom using those lures. They're very attracting and they can catch a lot of fish doing it. The Guggens also have the slaunch sauce, which is a smell better than any one in the soft plastic industry. One of my favorite sayings though is peanuts catch elephants, and that's why I like the Guggen Ned Rig.
I was thinking every time I get this camera off, I get a bite. And here's another nice smallmouth, not huge, but it's probably the biggest one I've caught today. Oh man, he's really running with me. We're gonna tire him out too. They're just all over right now. This is the 4th fish. I just caught one. Oh, a nice jump. I'll give him a 10 out of 10 on that jump. Man, that was cool. Cool, man, there it is. This was one of the coolest things ever. He was going by, I casted, and then I saw that he was moving through, and I quick reeled it in and I casted it and he just inhaled it. He's proven to be a hard one to boat flip though. There we go, got him. Oh, there went the Ned, it just flew right off. That's odd. Wait, did it though? He spit something out. What did he spit? What the heck? Look at this. Okay, I don't know if the camera picked that up or not, but there's literally a Ned. I'm looking at it right down there in the water, and there it is on the hook. Right, look at that. Isn't that weird? The Ned rig today. That is just amazing. Another great fish on the Ned rig.
Those big fish don't just eat the big baits, they also eat the small baits. And that's why I like this. You can catch tons of fish every day using it, but those big ones will eat it too. I've caught some smallmouth close to 4 pounds on the Ned rig with just a simple jig hook, 1/8 ounce at the smallest in the mooncake color. I really like the Ned rig, and it's going to keep doing wonders for me this year. When on the beds, smallmouth can't resist them. It makes them mad with that rattle in the back of those Guggens. It really makes them mad and they can't resist it. I caught a lot of fish on the first cast last year, or at least got the first trigger bite on the first cast last year on those lures.
Okay guys, here we are with another spawning smallmouth. I'm gonna grab the scale and get a weight on it. It's a very nice dark fish. Let's see. Trusty old. It's probably user error, to be honest, but yeah, there's another great spawning smallmouth. Caught him on the rattling Ned, just like all my other big smallmouth during the spawn. So we're gonna get her back, probably about a 2.5, 3 pounder. Woohoo.
Another lure that I can't wait to start using is this. This is the Dewey Craw, the Dewey Creeper Crawler Worm. This lure is very small, but it's the most realistic lure you've ever seen. You've seen me do reviews on it before, but this year I'm going to take it to the next level, catching some big fish in the spawn. Another lure that I can definitely see myself using is the Guggen tube and the Dewey tube. Tubes are something that I've never really gotten into, but this year I think it's time we should. I've been seeing a lot of people using them and getting great results on it. I think this year we're going to actually really rip into them using all these lures. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos this year on how to fish these lures and show you great results while doing it. But that's enough with soft plastics. Now let's bring up what I'm going to be using pre-spawn to catch those big females before they drop their eggs. One of my favorite things to use, and I've had great results doing this with me, and my cousin has too. We have used the Guggen clickbait. This is the fire craw color, and I have other colors like the sunrise craw and many of their other great colors. A couple years ago we caught a 6-pounder on that. This year we're going to be matching that up with the Happy Trailer, which is about the best moving soft plastic I've ever seen. With these two lures you will see great results pre-spawn catching those big fish. They can't resist the vibration and the movement that these lures produce. This is what I will be using this year to catch those giant fish. Another thing that I've used pre-spawn about a month before the spawn is a zinger. The spinnerbait works surprisingly well, especially in windy conditions for smallmouth. A lot of people don't use the moving baits for smallmouth, but I think it can be one of the best things you can do. Another thing that can work well is the Guggen popper, and any popper in general. They work very well. It looks like a dying minnow or a bait fish, or even a fly depending on what size you use. These lures are very good for smallmouth fishing, and I've had some great results doing it. They have 2 treble hooks for maximum hookup rate, and the Guggen hooks are very sharp. Top water is so much fun for smallmouth. They jump anyway, but when you got that top water, you see them jump when they bite, you see them jump when you're fighting them. It's just one of the best things you can do to catch smallmouth.
It's a little fella, but I think, yeah, it'll work. We are not picky about fish here. All shapes and sizes. There we go. Just a little smallmouth on the looper. Barely hooked too. The way he attacked it, I thought he was gonna be huge, but he's probably not even a pound. Just a little baby fish. Ooh.
Here before, we were gonna be taking the skills I had before and putting them with things I've learned this off season. I'm gonna be catching some of the biggest fish I've ever seen, and I will catch the biggest fish ever. And I will catch my new PB this year. This will be the year that it happens. This will be the best year. So stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this and to see those big smallmouth being caught. I have a new setup this year. We're going to be doing mostly kayak fishing. Spinning rod with 6-pound tests. This is going to be the year we not only learn a lot and catch a lot, we're also going to have a lot of fun doing it. This is going to be a great year. And after all the smallmouth that you've seen me catch, why would you want to not keep watching? It's only going to get better from here.
You got it, Grandma.
You do?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. Oh. Let's go. Another spawn fish. You're just smacking these suckers.
he's huge.
Yeah, I think he might be bigger than the last one,
Yeah.
don't you? He might just be.
Holy smokes.
He's down there.
You worked a long time for that one.
Yeah. See, how long was it? 10 minutes? I caught this one last year.
How do you know that?
Because it's the same bed that I fished last year. Ounce is bigger.
Woohoo!
There we go. 3 pounds, 5 ounces. That's the best one that I've got this weekend. This is the 4th fish that I've gotten, and we're gonna send her back onto her bed so she can keep the legacy of going. There she goes. Oh yeah, she's doing well already.